Hi and welcome back. In this video, we will finally implement our Go routine and see what happens here. So since we haven't looked at this code in a while, I'm just going to run it to show you guys what happens. So if you recall, our program pretty much just checks each of these websites here sequentially to see if they are up or if they are down. So I'm going to cd into the correct directory and then run our program here. So go run main.go and it'll go through all 5 websites sequentially as we have defined in this string slice, and it looks like all the websites are up. So as we've talked about in the previous couple of videos, this isn't the most optimal solution here because we're checking each site sequentially, and if we had a lot of sites, then if we want to check Google again, we have to go through the whole list. Say we had 100 sites, we had to go through the whole 100 to come back up to Google. And so this is why we went to the discussion of Go routines, where each Go routine could run the checklink function and not depend on waiting for the previous function call to finish, which was a blocking call. And to execute another Go routine, all we have to do is put the Go keyword in front of our function call, which tells program that we should create a new Go routine for this function call. So let's do that. So yes, we just put Go in front of here, and now every time this line is executed in our for loop, it will create a new Go routine to call this function on each of the links here. So let's run that and see what happens. And our program finishes with nothing showing up. So there's a little issue here. And the problem is that our main Go routine goes through this for loop here, which calls the checklink function on each of the string slice entries here. And each time we call the checklink function on each of these string slices, we create a Go routine for that. But our main Go routine finishes executing when it finishes the for loop, and it does not care that it spawned multiple Go routines that have not yet finished, so it just exits the program completely, and so it's done. It did what it was supposed to do, and the program's done. So it does not care that the other Go routines have not finished running this checklink function, which is why nothing is showing up, because the main Go routine is done with its job. And to fix this, we need to learn about something called channels. And channels are used so that different Go routines can communicate. And we will use a channel so that the main Go routine is aware when each child Go routine has to finish their code. So looking at this diagram here, this is a simple representation. So we have our main routine here, the one that's executing the for loop, and these are the child Go routines whenever we hit this line. And this channel is what we are going to use so that these Go routines and the main routine can communicate, so that the main routine knows when the child routine is done. So also I want to note that channels are typed, like how variables are typed, as an int, float, string, block, blah, blah. Channels are typed in that channels can only send one type of information between channels. For example, if we have a string type channel, then it can only send string type messages between Go channels. So if, for example, if this channel here is a string type channel, then that means that if that information sent between the main routine and the child routine has to be strings. And to wrap up, this video, what we did was we added the go keyword here in front of the checklink function call so that we would create multiple go routines every time we hit an iteration of the loop. But we quickly found out that this isn't this causes an issue here, a small bug here, because the main go routine finishes executing and does not care that the other go routines have not. So it just exits the program completely, so we get no output here. And to fix that, we are going to be using channels. And channels is what's used for the go routines to communicate with one another. So in the next video, we will be implementing channels to help fix this problem that we ran into. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.